Look at this guy. I bet you he'd actually steal candy from Baby Yoda if he could. Hello to all of you out there in video land. This is DIECAST NORBZ, the Galactic Hooligan, and as always, I will be the NORBZ, and I am happy that you're actually here with me. Thank you for joining me again, and hello to all of you here and out there. And today I'm actually going to be bringing you a new review. Excuse me for if I'm actually lisping or anything like that. I actually just got Invisaligns just now, and I don't know exactly how I'm actually lisping or anything, like how badly I'm lisping. And so right now I'm just like trying to get through the first review. Hopefully, like, I know things will actually get better as I go along and everything. So like, and today I'm actually going to be bringing you a Decepticon review. Something new that we haven't, that we are just getting in the stores just now. And today I am actually going to be doing Spinister from the Siege line. And this guy is actually pretty great. I really like this guy, so let's take a further look. Here we go, everyone, and here goes Siege Spinister from the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron line. And he is quite the impressive little dude, man. Like, let me look at this guy. So far, let me just give you a quick look around at him in all his aspects here. And let me just give you a close-up look at his head. I'll tell you one thing, right out of the box, he was actually an asshole. Because, look at this. That face, that sinister face, which is probably why they call him Spinister, right? Look at this. Already, he actually has it's just too many things going on with his helmet and everything like that, where it looks like he was actually incredibly burned right from where they actually had him, right from where they actually packaged him. Like those eyes right there. They should actually be a little bit fuller. I'm actually still trying to figure out if I am actually going to get another one to replace this guy, but I really like the way that came out though. I really like that. Right out of box, he already had instant beef, you know, for the character that burned him, which is NORBZ, or Firestar if you're the G1 fanatic. But look at this. Instant beef already for the scars that she's actually left on him with burning with her torch here and everything, you know, and that is just fun for me. As soon as I got this, I don't know if I'm actually going to be bringing this guy back or anything like that. I really think that those scuffs on his face actually kind of left him with so much character. So who knows if that's what I'm actually going to do or anything like that. I usually like perfection on my Transformers, but this guy just came out to be so freaking awesome. Look at that. Right out of the box also, he actually had a little bit of flash on the bottom of his helmet, so it was actually kind of forcing his head in a tilt. And I actually had to take an X-Acto knife to him and cut that flash off and everything like that in order to not force his head to actually mangle the ball joint and the stem that's actually coming out of his body to that ball joint. So he was actually coming out to me what are you looking at? This guy was just great. And I read his bio because I was actually kind of curious about him, because I never knew anything about Spinister. I knew Spinister, I knew of Spinister, but I never knew anything about Spinister. As a G1 fan, shame on me, but I know that he's actually a target master. First off, let me get started with again having a good look around at this guy, because this guy is just awesome. There's something over here where he actually has a peg right on his back where it actually stops the rotors from actually going and everything, from going all over the place and everything like that. If you actually move this, that actually kind of cancels that out and you'll actually have that movement. But I really love the forethought that they actually put into this. Also, I'm actually loving the fact that his weapons are actually so interchangeable on him. You can actually just move his guns from one place to the other with ease. He actually has so many ports on him. If you actually want to use this, You actually have to move the propeller, of course. But like, aside from that, like, he is actually loaded with like lots of stuff and everything like that, loaded with character, you know? I really, really like this guy. In fact, I'm actually going to think that I really think that he may be one of the best deluxes that we actually had in this line so far, aside from like maybe Hound, you know? But like, this guy is really fantastic. He's actually loaded with articulation. Just let me get rid of this so I don't inhibit anything. But he's actually got 360 at the arm. That's inhibited by the propellers on the back and everything like that. But he actually does have 360 with that with this universal joint here. He actually has in and out. His head can actually move 360 on a ball joint. He actually has like bicep articulation. He actually has like over 90 degrees at the elbow due to a double joint for transformation. He actually has like wrist swivel. He actually has this whole entire waist swivel, which is great. He actually has like the full roundhouse. And what I'm talking about, oh, first off, this right over here at the upper thigh, you actually have like a knee bend right over here, which can actually be done a little bit more over 90 degrees if you actually decide to move that panel. And like, there you go. He actually has a lot of articulation on his ankles and everything like that too. One of them is a little bit different due to transformation and everything like that, but like, that's actually just about it. But when I'm talking about, he's actually got loaded with articulation. Like, damn, this guy knows Kung Fu. And I kind of wish Morpheus was around so this guy can actually show him how much Kung Fu he actually knows. Like, that's awesome. And he was actually a target master at one time. And because of the fact that he actually was a target master, they actually do have weapons for him, but it actually came in with the Skywarp exclusive. So if you actually did get the Skywarp exclusive, you can actually like include his target masters into it if you're actually like all about the G1 life, you know? And there we go. Just let me just transform these guys really quick just to show you what I am actually talking about, because like, I really thought that this was actually so cool. Look at this. There we go. And let's transform this other guy. I keep forgetting exactly what their names are and everything like that, so, you know, that's like, don't kill me. But like, there we go. And so let me get this over here. The one thing about this guy is that he actually has to, you kind of like have to work this into his transformation and everything like that, because this one actually kind of like comes in a little bit more deeper than like most of the other target masters. I really like the way that was actually done on this guy. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. And now he's a believable gun. So there we go. But look at this. Look how dope that is. That is very cool. Like, I'm actually loving that so much. If you're actually like a fanatic about this guy, this will actually make you happy. Because like, you know, not having the G1 toy myself, I think that this actually came out so great. And for size comparisons, just let me put him over here with, let's see, let's give you a size. There goes Deluxe Hound. And if you actually look at that size between them and everything like that, he is just an amazingly tall, a really, really tall Deluxe. Excuse me. I'm going to put him next to Hound, Spinister, and Megatron. So he's actually like a little bit taller than your regular Deluxe size and everything, you know? But like, he is, look at this. So it's like, I like this mid-range over here. I kind of wish they actually made more bots that were actually as solid as this guy, because that's great. And also, let me give you There we go. Siege Barricade. See, he's like a shorter, like this is like usually like about the height of the deluxes in this line, and he actually just like exceeds all expectations here. I really love this figure. Also, Mechagodzilla. There you go. And I really love this guy. This guy is actually pretty awesome. I'm gonna get down to transformation, and I will return. Transforming Siege Spinister is nothing more than engineering witchcraft. Let me show you something. Like, once you actually take these off, let's fold in his arms above the 90-degree line, and there's a tab that actually goes right in here into his wrist. So we'll start off with that. Do the same on the other side. And there we go. We are going to lift it back. We're going to extend the propellers on his back, and we're going to raise this, the rear rotor that actually goes right over here. Actually kind of like gives him an ab crunch. So if you actually did want to give him an ab crunch, you could, but like his legs actually take care of that. I wouldn't even care about that so much. You actually dislodge this right from the back, and then you raise this over his head, and then you tab this in like this. Beautiful. Now we're going to just put his legs at like a 90-degree angle, and then we're going to lift this out, and then there are actually going to be a couple of tabs right over here where it'll actually tell you exactly where you should actually spin the legs of the feet over to. So do that and then lock it in. There's like a tab right over by his foot that actually leads right here. So tab that in, and then do the same on the other side, but in reverse. And then there's going to be instead of a tab that's actually going to be like right on the foot, the tab is actually on the foot. So you tab that right in here. Then you actually open up the back. You open up the back over here, and now what we're actually going to do is we're going to put his leg all the way in and then lock that down. And then just fiddle with this, put this rear cockpit down, put the back of the rotor down. You're going to see like a couple of tabs like right in there that actually goes right into the tabs here. So like a couple of divots right over here where you lock that in. And now you're going to rotate it. And here we go, Siege Spinister. I really love the way this came out. Like, I am super stoked about this. Let's take a closer look at everything here. Just really beautifully done. Like, look at that. One point of contention that I would actually have is the fact that this doesn't lock in as well. You know, I'm not really worried about it because like everything actually seems solid so far. Some people actually kind of like think that the secondary cockpit down here was actually kind of like, I don't know, like a miss, but like, it's cool. Like, I kind of like it. It kind of like makes me feel as though there's like another gunner down here or something like that. That's while the pilot actually works up front here. So you can actually kind of like have this kind of thing going. I don't know. For me, the only thing that I probably think of is like maybe the hands. I think the hands could have actually been hidden somehow or something like that. Maybe like another panel somehow. But with everything that they actually gave us on this guy, I really love this. I really love this. Like, this is actually such a great figure. Easy to transform, and with like how different that transformation is, it's really inspiring. Like, I love it. Now, let me just give you a quick size comparison, where since I'm actually talking about instant beef, we are talking about, let's say, Spinister and, just let me find a good place to put this. Now, I don't have the other piece for her here or anything like that, but like, let's just say, nah, there. And we'll actually use this with Siege Firestar, or Nova Star. We actually introduced her as Nova Star, so there she is. And there we go. Just get the box out of the way for a minute. Oh, forgot to show you the box, but that art is just amazing. But anyway, back to this. That comparison is actually really good. Like, I really love this. Like, the way these are actually done, just really stupendous. I love it. And for the fact that they actually have extra, like, instant beef with each other, the sizing for the both of them are just amazing. And if you wanted to use your other Siege Target Masters and everything like that with this guy, easily done, since he actually has ports all over the place. Just there. And you actually have him armed to the teeth. It might get in the way of the rotors and everything like that, but like, that's actually really cool. I like that a lot. So there you go. Nope. Let's see. I'm just going to give you a couple of comparisons in robot mode, since I just wanted to give you like a definite like idea of what he actually looks like with, like, say, a figure who's already been transformed. So there goes with Megatron. There he goes with Hound. And you can actually see, like, from robot mode to this mode, just really, really wonderfully done. Love it. Here we go with Barricade. There we go. And here we go with NECA Godzilla, which is very cool. Like, you can actually see this working in real life, in a real Godzilla life, you know? Just very cool. I really do wish I had like a Baby Yoda and everything like that, because I wanted to show you his candy stealing skills. But like, yeah, this is great. Like, I really highly recommend this guy. Like, you won't get wrong. Okay, I'm back again, and really, should you get Spinister? Hell yeah. This guy actually brings a lot to the table and everything. And like, if you're actually looking for a great villain to add to your collection, this is the guy right here. Like, I really love everything about him and everything like that. Size, class, proportions, the fact that they actually did enough to cover up all the hollow insides and everything like that. I'm really impressed with that. Good on you, Hasbro. Good on you, Takara. I don't know which one of you actually got a chance to design this guy, but whoever actually designed him, give that person a raise, because like, wow, I'm actually really impressed with it. And you know what? I'm putting him right over here to brood and like dream up his acts of revenge against Nova Star. So there we go. And there he is, right in my collection. So add him in, everybody. And as for me, this is DIECAST NORBZ signing off. And when these stop being magical, that's when I'll stop collecting. Take care, everybody.